Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover, man. Hey, man, Shanika, shout. Y'all know how we get down, man. We got some special guests in the building this morning, man. First and foremost, I got to say, we have a lady of many hats. I'm talking about an extraordinary individual, man. You may have seen her on her Bunny Chronicles. Yes, she is an actor, an executive producer, an author, and even a stand-up comic. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's give a warm welcome to Tami Roman.
Good morning.
Now, also, we can't just do that without saying good morning. We would like for you to introduce this lovely individual in the building next to you, Tami, as well.
Looking just like you.
All right. Well, this phenomenal young lady sitting in the purple
Okay.
is my rapper, host, actress, producer, daughter, Jazz Anderson.
Yes.
I like that. Then, Jazz, you say who Miss Shanika is. I know, take it on the round.
You know who this woman is with these glasses?
Good morning. We're
Looking good
definitely.
this morning.
Yes, man. How y'all feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great. I'm here with y'all.
You looking great,
You
Tami.
know, so I'm good.
You are. You wear so many hats, as Jock said. So many shows. I'm watching and then I see Tami pop up. I'm like, hell yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, from back in the day, seeing you on MTV when a lot of black people were not
on
MTV at all. You know, you
I think
really
it was just me, Bill Bellamy, and Heather B.
Exactly. And y'all were our original cousins.
Yeah.
No,
Like for
did I?
real, for black people that actually had like MTV and cable at that time. But to see you go from, that, one of the original reality stars to now just being a real incredible talent
Across the board.
is just amazing to have witnessed in from my childhood to my adult life. So congratulations to
man,
you
let's
on
clap it up for
everything.
that.
Thank you so much.
If giving you your flowers was a person,
was a
that's what I'm talking about. You did that so
Thankful
good.
for that.
I don't think nobody could have handed off the flowers no better. I want to say this, man. I've seen you on like Miss Shanika said, a lot of different platforms, Tami, and to see your Bunny Chronicles. My mom watches, and y'all kind of really. I mean,
The
I
same
think
person.
y'all very interesting. But one thing I want to say this, man. I saw you on Miss Pat show.
Yes.
And I'm going to keep it 100. Miss Pat do her thing. I love Miss Pat.
Absolutely. That's
But I'm going to say this. Boy, you make the show so real and funny, man. Y'all bounce off each other so good
Right.
that I don't even feel like I'm watching you act. I feel like I'm watching you just be yourself in a space that's set up. But I don't feel like you're acting because it's so great, man.
I mean, I'm not like Denise, but
You just do it so well.
But we have the same type of temperament and personality, so I think that's what makes it easy. But Miss Pat was really good at like getting to know each character and each person that plays those characters, and so she has a good sense of our voice. So that's why it feels like we're not acting, because she writes things specifically that she knows, like she probably would say this or whatever. And it's based on a real character, her sister, who is a lot like me in real life.
Now, she did tell us in the beginning she was kind of against
She didn't want me at
star.
all.
Yeah,
she
she
did
told
not
us that.
want me, period. She was like, I don't want no reality stars. Them girls, they can't act. They can't. And the casting director, Leah Daniels Butler, is a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for years. So she was like, come on up in here. You got to see her. So I went in there and auditioned, and Pat always goes, when you left out the room, I was like, damn.
She told us
reality beat.
Yeah.
She told us the same way.
Yes.
So, real quick, so, I want to ask you this real quick, just to segue from that. What was it like? What was the hardest? What was hardest for you in that transition from unscripted to scripted?
I think that a lot of people didn't know that I started with scripted. Like after the Real World, I hadn't done reality TV or anything for like 18 years. And then I went back to Basketball Wives, and Basketball Wives was so big that the people who didn't grow up with me didn't know I could act. So I couldn't get in the room. I couldn't audition. Nobody would see me. They just pigeonholed me to be like a reality girl. So this man named Carl Weber, who does a show called Family Business, was one of the first people. Him and Halle Berry gave me my first 2 jobs after Basketball Wives. Damn. Yeah, they took a chance on me and it worked out.
That's dope. She was one of the reasons why I thought all women were model-esque and actors in L.A.
Oh,
like for real.
really?
Because of that MTV series.
Yeah, that was so long ago. But yeah, I had my struggles on that joint. You know,
It was crazy.
I had my struggles.
And then you guys did a reunion show, and David was still tripping.
That was a mess. Yes, David is still in 1993, 94. He's still mad about it. But you know, and I hate to put it that way, but he really and truly is. And you know, that's what I always tell people. You can't tell a person how to react, how to be to traumas that they've experienced.
Right.
And so for him, that was a trauma that he felt changed the course of his life. And so he held on to that. Where with me, the moments I experienced is like, I got to move past them. Because I come from a mama that's like, okay, now what's next? Get to pop, get on. Yes. And maybe he didn't have that force to get him out of that rut that he was in. So I met the same person. I'm in 2022 when we shot it, and he was still in 93, man.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, speaking of moving away from franchises, and first of all, I was just so surprised that Basketball Wives was still on. When I seen all the promotion, I was like, what? It's still on?
Yeah.
Okay, what made you say, I'm going to step away from this platform and pursue Tami?
Because it wasn't fun anymore. And I like to work with people I like, and I like to work. Like, I'm a workaholic, so I love to work. So when the experience becomes not pleasurable for me, then I got to get on down the highway. And that's really what it was turning into, was going to work, trying to figure out how not to slap a, and, just maintain the things that I was establishing outside of the show. And so I finally felt like it's going to be detrimental to what I'm trying to do for my future if I stay here. Because it's either going to be caught a case, I'm going to hit somebody, now I'm fired off the stuff I really want to do. You know what I mean? So it just wasn't worth it for me.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
So, and then you popped up with the Bunny Chronicles, and I love those. I love when you pop out with them.
Thank you.
You think that transitioned you back into scripted, away from the...
I wouldn't say that it transitioned me back to scripted, but I will say that it made me have more relevancy with the younger demographic, because people could relate to that. At the time that I started it, people wasn't getting on with their bonnet, no makeup on, just talking shit.
See, I'm gonna just say this. It's really your fault. These women been walking around.
Don't do me. Don't do me.
No, for real.
Don't do me.
Well, she ain't never been all out and about with the Bunny Chronicles.
It don't matter, but
she was in the comfort of her own dwelling.
But see, the thing about it, she would be so real in wearing that bunny. It made women abroad
normalized.
Feel like, as long as I'm wearing my bunny and I'm being real,
I know
it's good.
Stop it. If you do not stop it.
What about these women wearing the bunnies to the malls and all over? What do you agree with women wearing bunnies to the malls? They in the airport. They got the extra large bunnies.
I'm in Subway, 3 of the kids, every dog got on a bunny.
Let the woman answer the question.
That's not something that I would do, because I come from a different era where presentation, like you dress how you want to be addressed.
Yes.
What I come from. But I don't judge the people that are like, yo, I got somewhere to be. I want my hair to be fresh. I'm going to put my bonnet on, and I'm going to keep my hair fresh until I get where I'm going.
So there y'all go, ladies.
So
art imitates life.
I can't
life
judge
imitates
them.
art.
It's just not something I would do.
Miss Tami, but what about the men with the do-rags?
Girl,
because they wear their do-rag almost every day.
I don't
How is
see
that
a lot
not
of men
equal?
out with the do-rags.
They be out with they do-rags.
If we go to the gym, what you mean?
No, y'all come to work with them. If I came to work with my bonnet on, then y'all would have an issue.
You would be,
Yeah,
exactly.
they would absolutely have an issue with you.
That hat is a do-rag. You see what's up under that? You see what's up?
Y'all better stop trying my microwave.
Let them know.
my.
Came up out there for.
Hey,
Don't do it.
Came up out
Don't
the
do
fitted.
it.
The fitted. So Tammy, let's talk about this new show, man. You got this special, beautiful person sitting right here next to you.
Yeah.
She just ain't stopped smiling. I walked in the building. I said, who is this person right here? Because I didn't see her face at first. Then when I saw her, I said, oh, my God. That's twinning.
She not cute like me, but I mean, you know, she get it done when she need to. No, but we have a new film that's coming out on Lifetime called Girl in the Closet, and it's a part of their Girl In collective that they have. They got a couple of them, and we're the Girl in the Closet part of that. And so it's based on actual events of this true story that happened out of Philadelphia, where a lady was keeping mentally challenged and disabled people in her basement and living off of their disability checks. And so,
Boy, sound like this scam there later. I know without Hollywood coat.
They do that in Decatur.
They do that on the east side too. And
so it's dark. It's something that I haven't necessarily played in this way before. You know, I've played mean characters or angry characters, but I've never played something this dark. This lady was abusive. She was verbally abusive, physically abusive, and just all about her hustle. And this was a project I wanted to do because I never had the chance to play something like that. But I could walk away with people hating me for a little bit.
I see Remy Ma is playing in this as well.
Yes. You want to talk about
So let's talk to Jazz. Let's get into it because
Remy Ma.
He's glitching.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not glitching.
You know what? I knew this was gonna happen.
No.
Tanika, what do you want to say about it?
Exactly. Okay, so Jazz, who do you play?
That's what I was about
in this
to ask.
series?
I was about to ask her that.
I think it's so dope because I actually play the daughter to my mom's character.
Oh wow!
So it's really like mother-daughter, duo, and I'm just as mean as her.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So what's funny is while you being just as mean as her in this movie, that's what threw me off when I looked. I'm like, wait, you're playing the I know that you was in it, but I didn't know you were playing the daughter. That's what my glitch was. I was like, oh.
Oh, was it?
They know.
We had moved past the glitch.
I understand.
Any old excuse to do.
Okay.
What it was.
So how was that experience of working with your mom?
So, it was dope because I always say my mom is like my favorite actress.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I never really took a liking to the acting world because I always did the raps, like the BET Cypher, all that I've done. And that was really my main focus. But when I got to audition for this part, I was like, I think it would be dope for people to see me really play the daughter to my mom's character. And then just being on set with her, she was able to give me some acting lessons on the side. Like we didn't practice it like that. Don't do
I know that's right.
Y'all looking at each other like
she was on me, but I think it's gonna be dope for people to see.
Did you have any reservations in doing an acting role?
Yeah, because this was my first big one on Lifetime, so it's like I was like fish out of water. I didn't really know what to expect, but I think my mom being there, it really did make it easier for me.
So what was the most difficult thing you guys had to deal with doing this production?
For me, it would be the stunts. Yeah, that was my.
Wait a minute, you had to do your own stunts?
Because she's a newbie.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
And the producers were like, Jazz, can you do this? And she would say yes.
Can you tumble?
Can you tumble?
You agreed to what?
I was dedicated though.
Tammy, we supposed to negotiate
That's
for a stunt moment.
But Jazz,
Tammy.
but Jazz, to your defense, you're a former athlete, right?
Yeah, I played college ball.
That's why they asked
for
you
me,
to,
yeah, I told them that. They're like, "Are you okay? You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is cool."
Yeah, I got it.
You know?
What's the next
Yeah.
one? The back was on.
Yeah, by the end of it, I was.
If I was in control of the budget, I would be like, "Oh, we can cancel her stunt though. She can do her own."
Yeah, it was fun for me to experience as a new actress. It
Right.
was very fun for me, in all honesty.
Did the stunt double look like you though?
I didn't have
No,
one.
she was the stand-up.
Yeah, I
You know
did.
what?
Look
John
like
keeps
her.
glitching, so we're going to continue this interview without
I
young
was trying
John.
to see if it was gonna yield me something else, but we'll
So-
talk about it.
So, Tammy, there's a series going on with Lifetime, And this isn't the only movie that you're going to be in with Lifetime, right?
We're in talks to do another one, but right now it's just the Girl In series, and so
Okay.
I'm not in every one of those movies. You know, they all have their own cast and stuff like that. But this is one of the bigger ones. You know, it's me, Remy Ma, and
Also,
Jazz.
That is so dope. I'm so happy.
So it's to promote like women's month or just a series that they came up with?
It's just a collective that they came up with. You know, Lifetime is very good for pulling stuff from the headlines. And so this was an opportunity to bring on, you know, some strong black leads in these projects and, you know, leave our footprint on the network,
Yeah.
which
I
a lot
see.
of times we haven't seen on Lifetime
Right.
outside of the beautiful Vivica A. Fox,
Exactly.
who's got her deal over there, but it wasn't open to the rest of us.
But that's
So-
when you
So
know
for
the
like-
bag done got big. When you use phrases like "we're in talks." I ain't gonna even lie. When she said "we're in talks," I was like, "Ooh, bag heavy."
The
Well,
talk
the
is
bag is
talking.
different.
It's
The bag-
talking, yeah.
Yeah, the bag is bagging.
Right.
But it's different, you
Mhm.
know, and I'm happy about that. It's, you know, like all grace. It's all grace and it's all God. So.
Now, I'm so not ignorant to your body of work right now because I have a show that is like my favorite show.
Huh?
Truth be told, that is my show. I caught on pretty late,
Mhm.
right before season 3 came about.
Yeah.
So I'm knee deep in it. I love your character on
you.
there. How is it working with the Octavia Spencer?
She is such a class act. Like just really a mentor, like supportive, like letting us know things. Like she came up to me one day and was like, "Are you in the academy to vote?" You know, and I was like, "No, I don't even know how to do it." She's
Right.
like, "I'm gonna send you all the stuff. You need to
Wow.
join the academy. We're gonna get
Yeah.
you in there." Like she's one of those
Yeah.
type of people. And so a lot of times you don't experience that because everybody's trying to hold on to information. They don't want you to get no further than where they think you should be or where
Exactly.
they are. And so she's totally not like that.
All
you
about
know?
empowerment.
Yeah, all about empowerment and just not female, but just our community. We got to get to where we need to be. And if she can help facilitate that in any way, she does. So it's just all love on that set, a good time.
It's amazing how you can bounce from the Ratchet to the to the Apple TV
Oh, yeah.
networks to
the Lifetime.
being with Oscar winning act. Like it's amazing. I cannot wait to see what you have coming up next. And
you.
we have to make sure that people watch this movie right here.
Yes,
Girl in the Closet.
watch Girl in the Closet on March 11th. But the Miss Pat Show season 3 is coming back February the 23rd on BET Plus. So I want to make sure y'all know to watch both of those. And then Unfaithful's right around the corner, so y'all hang in for that.
Hey.
Now, if y'all don't know, that's what dedication sounds like. When you
Yes.
when you can wrap out your interview and it ends like that, you are definitely in the know of some real good stuff, man. I want to say thank you for taking. No, for real, man. For real, because you ain't just say, "Well, I'm working on something, got a little something." Everything you talking about is viable, is credible, and we love it. Continuous blessings and success.
And we got to see what Jazz got coming.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Come on,
Jazz.
Jazz.
For her introduction.
Well,
Since we asked.
I just got The Girl in the Closet coming out on March 11th, my big first acting debut. And I'm also on a movie called Armstrong on Tubi. So it's not as good as your
Tubi be
resume,
popping, though, but Tubi popping though.
Yeah.
Tubi popping
Tubi
though.
popping.
Don't diss me.
Tubi
You
popping.
know, if you like in 5 Tubi movies, that's like one Lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of like you got to be like 5 of them. I to get. We want to say thank you, man. Continued success and blessings, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only Tami Roman and Jazz Anderson. We love y'all. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all stick around for more Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.